Been loving Splatoon 3. It's my first Splatoon game and I have enjoyed learning it. Coming from Call of Duty is a welcome change for much more enjoyable gameplay and mechanics, and I have enjoyed all of it. I have felt that the community is a lot less toxic and people actually sit down to play the game and enjoy it and have a good time, instead of playing the game to try hard and get annoyed when they don't. I even think the system that punishes you for leaving early has helped me to learn not to rage quit and worry about a loss when it happens. As I mentioned before, I'm a new player to Splatoon 3, and there was one mistake that I made in this game. It's almost like a trap that I fell into, which was to do with one certain gear ability. Now, before I mention the gear ability, I would like to say it's not bad at all. Like all gear abilities in this game have a use and can be useful on certain weapons or for certain players, but it's just this ability I was overusing, and this ability is Ink Saver Main. I was using too much of this gear ability and still found myself often low on ink on weapons that don't need it, such as just the regular splatter shot that really doesn't need much Ink Saver Main. This caused me not to learn how to manage ink properly and causing me to stack this ability more and more when I should have just been learning on how to manage my ink levels. After learning this was such a big mistake that I was making, I wanted to figure out why I just kept making this mistake over and over again. The reason that I have been able to come up with is because of Turf Wars. Now, I'm not saying Turf Wars is a bad game mode. I think it is fun for a quick casual game and people not taking anything too seriously. I think the object with being painting the floor, I was spending too much ink doing so and then leaving myself low when I needed to be in combat, instead of seeing this as a sign to manage my ink tank better. Another issue that I found with Turf Wars is teammate not inking home base. I don't want to be another person just having a rant about teammates in Turf Wars. But if everyone realised Splatoon was a team-based game and required teamwork, working together, and everyone inked the home base, then I probably wouldn't have been in a bigger issue with stacking Ink Saver Main. And unfortunately, the issue did follow me to ranked because I was doing best with gears with a lot of Ink Saver Main stacked in Turf Wars, so I thought this was the best gear that I had and used it in ranked game modes. It also made me think in ranked that constantly inking the floor and gaining special points was the best strategy for the game when there is a lot more to focus on in Splatoon 3. I should have been learning how to manage an ink tank earlier. I feel like there should be a choice to play ranked modes online in Splatoon in casual, so not having to worry about your rank while playing them, but that's a topic for another day. When I learned about how much you don't need this ability, I guess it made a lot of sense to me. But this did not mean that the transition back to not using it was easy. The best way that I found to do it was cutting it out altogether and learning the hard way how to manage your ink tank. Well, that's that rant over about Ink Saver Main. Just remember, this is not a bad ability and some weapons require it or require a little bit of it to be useful, but not all weapons require it. If you feel you've made any similar mistakes in Splatoon 3, feel free to tell me in the comment section below. It could help someone out improve at this game. Or just tell me about how much of a terrible new player I was at this game. Until next time, see ya.